Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Winner Android, where we are now going to have this timeline for the Brazil scenario on the Modern Worlds game that I did over here, playing as Brazil. I guess I kind of need to do that, then just go ahead and get this started. So yeah, timeline once again, since I have now finished this series that I was doing as Brazil, and you can already see me doing expansion over here. Haven't and through this game I didn't really pay that much attention to what was going on in the rest of the world, so I'll actually be able to see a few things that was happening. And there goes Poland and Ukraine going to war once again, like they basically always do. Germany and Sweden. Okay. Okay, I'm at war. Took over Bolivia. Dealt with Chile now, I think. I'm probably going to have it where I'll be going up here to try and deal with Canada. For a little bit at least. I don't really know, considering I don't really remember anything from the beginning of the game that much. And also, I guess you can kind of consider this a bit of a bonus video, considering the fact that I'm putting this video up on the weekend. And there I go, taking over Argentina. So next up, if I remember correctly, would be Venezuela, I think. Yeah. Because Peru and Colombia are at war. Russia trying to fight off China and India, which of course isn't going very well for them. France already having a large chunk of Europe under their control at this point. And I now have all of South America under my control, except for Chile, considering I still haven't annexed them, which I just did. So now I do actually have all of South America. And Central America is gone now, basically. And the Caribbean. South Korea fighting China. And honestly, it looks like they actually did pretty well in that. Yeah, they did pretty good in that toward China, but they still, of course, lost. France now has all of Italy under their control at the moment by the looks of it. Tanzania growing even more in Africa. And I'm going over into Africa myself now. Afghanistan and China at war. And India has this chunk of Russia here, which they will never get back. Both me making both Mexico and Canada go after the United States, just so I can try to get North America finished off. And Mexico's down here, fighting South Africa. India and Pakistan are at war. Ukraine and Czechoslovakia by looks of it. And there goes Mexico, because they did not let me have that land down here in South America that they took. So now I have them go towards the United States because they went towards me. So I just let Mexico deal with that, and then later go after Mexico and finish them all off. And then the borders in all of the Americas don't change at all for the rest of the game except for Greenland over here, of course, which I let have Canada take over. Which Canada at this point is definitely my vassal. I can easily say that right now. So let's see. Going into the Middle East now, right there. Now just waiting for all these wars here to end. Which I guess I'll just go ahead and zoom in, considering this where the rest of the game takes place, basically. There's nothing else over in the Americas or anything. Here we go. And I took over the Middle East, basically. Well, now, basically. And Iran's gone. And there goes Russia, losing all the land that they got there. So next would be my push into Europe, while China is expanding west, with Pakistan under their control now as well. Took over Romania, Greece, Turkey. So next would be France. Yep. And I had it where I made Sweden go towards France to try and help Ukraine out, because they were already at towards France as well. And Spain is towards Sweden and Ukraine at this point. Making it where I can't really advance without going towards Spain. So my entire advance against France stopped. But I just quickly took over Spain there once after recruiting troops to do it. And then I went in to take out France. So now it's just Netherlands, Sweden, and Ukraine left over here in Europe, basically. In which I dealt with the Netherlands right there. So it's just a matter of time before they get completely wiped out. There. I took over Ukraine. So next up would be Britain, I guess? Yeah. There we go. And also, if I remember correctly at this point, I do have that bug where relations get neutral out, and I'm forced to go towards any country that I want to take over. Went towards Sweden. There they go. And also had Canada take over Greenland and Iceland at this point. Sweden's taken out. Took out the rest of the countries. So next up would be another invasion of Russia. there. And there goes those two. And after that will be my quick short invasion of China. Right there, and then the rest of this game I just spent dealing with province stability and everything else. And you got this little war over here, which China decided to jump into right at the last moment. So, yeah. I think Japan basically only ever actually took that, and that's it. Those two provinces of Taiwan, that's all they managed to gain in the entire game. Then of course, Australia and New Zealand's doing nothing except for taking over some of these islands over here in the Pacific. But that there is the end of this timeline, so yeah. I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.